Every app, every OS, every game you use today owes its existence to one language, born in 1972. Its name is C. But before C, there was chaos and a language called B. The story begins at Bell Labs, New Jersey, inside a research lab most people never heard of. In 1969, two engineers were building a new operating system called Unix. Their names? Ken Thompson and Dennis Ritchie. Thompson first created a simple language called B, inspired by BCPL. But B was too limited. It couldn't handle complex data or hardware efficiently. So in 1972, Dennis Ritchie rebuilt it from scratch and called it C. C introduced something revolutionary: structured data types and direct memory control. For the first time, programmers could write fast code that was also portable. By 1973, Unix itself was rewritten in C, proving its power. This combination, Unix and C, spread across universities and companies worldwide. In 1978, Ritchie and Kernighan published the C programming language, the Bible of coders. Today, C powers operating systems, embedded devices, and even other programming languages. Languages like C++, Java, and Python all trace their roots back to C. One man, one lab, one language, and the digital world was never the same again. But the story didn't stop there. By the 1980s, C had spread far beyond Bell Labs. So many companies were using C differently that confusion started creeping in. In 1989, a group of engineers created one official rulebook, ANSI C. Now, every computer, every compiler could understand C the exact same way. In 1991, a student named Linus Torvalds used C to build something huge: Linux. Windows, macOS, Android, even the phone in your pocket runs on C's legacy. Even microwaves, cars, and satellites run tiny programs, most written in C. In 2011, Dennis Ritchie passed away, but his language kept on running the world. Today, over 50 years later, C is still one of the top programming languages on Earth. And almost every language you've heard of learned to speak because of C. Microsoft built almost the entire core of Windows using C. Apple's Mac OS was built on a Unix foundation, written almost entirely in C. Google's Android runs on a Linux kernel, and that kernel is written in C. Adobe's very first version of Photoshop was coded in C back in 1990. Oracle built its powerful database engine using C for speed and control. IBM used C to build core parts of its mainframe and AIX systems. NASA even trusted C to help run mission-critical space software. NVIDIA still uses C today to build the graphics drivers powering your games. From Bell Labs to billions of devices, one language written over 50 years ago still runs the world.